Welcome to the third and final part of our report on the Morocco Desert Challenge 2017, the longest, the most beautiful rally raid of all of Africa. 2,200 kilometers coast to coast without any road sections. There's 2 stages to go, and leading in the bike category is Hariti Gabari from Morocco. He has a 13-minute advantage over Pedro Bianchi Prata. Thomas Oretnicek from the Czech Republic leads in the cars, but he only has 3 minutes in hand over Mike Willems. And dominating from the start in the truck category is Dutchman Martin van den Brink. The 6th stage then from Mazuga to Tandrara, 405 kilometers of very fast tracks.
I knew that today was the day that I had to attack. I was starting in front and I was trying to make a difference. Until the refueling, I was more or less 15 minutes ahead.
My plan was to follow him and to keep with him, but then I made a small fall and I damaged the roadbook.
But then there was a place that the roadbook, in my opinion, was not well drawn. So I lost a lot of time trying to catch the way and find the way. And Gabari arrived.
So I pulled up next to him and he had to check twice because he didn't believe that I was there. And then I just followed him. Because I already gained him, I take 2 minutes and I stay with him.
In the first kilometers I tried to push to run away from him, but he was always seeing me because it was open terrain. So I tried to play. I tried to make a wrong way for him to pass in front, but he made the wrong way also behind me.
He even tried to take me off road, but I think he was a bit lost. But then I looked at my road book and I know, oh, this is your tactic. I'm going to stay behind you.
I stopped to pee and he stopped also with me. And I tried everything, but he knew that he just need to follow me.
Even if I had to stay there all afternoon, I would stay with him. That's what I did, and I stay behind him.
We arrived together to the end, and he now is more in advance in the overall. He's 16 minutes.
So with 1 stage to go, Gabari is still leading from Bianchi Prata. Olivier Scheen is still in 3rd, and then the Dutchman Mark Smits and Guillaume Martens. Cars category, Mike Willems has to make up 3 minutes. A fantastic day today. Very, very nice stage. We didn't have any problems, so that's the most important. The stage went to Father and Son Imschoot. Nice stage win for them. And Nuno Matos really liking this stage as well. Finishes in 2nd.
A stage like Bajas in Portugal, not dissimilar, but a very good stage for us. Lots of speed, technical moments. I think is good for me and for the car too. And we are happy we make the 2nd place.
Thomas Oretnicek finishes in 3rd and he gains 4 minutes on Mike Willems, which means he now has 7 minutes in hand on the Dutchman.
Za 200 bude díra, za ní skok nahoru. Yeah, it's absolutely perfect and amazing. I love this rally, and I hope next year I will bring many racers from Czech Republic, and also maybe from Poland and Hungary, because we have a lot of friends there, and I will talk about this rally because it's really fun. It's very friendly, and the tracks are great. The road book is perfect, so it is forever in my heart.
Dutchman Jan Moy with his Nissan. Very good day for him today. He takes 4th in the stage. And this is a former works Mitsubishi Pajero, driven by Sylvain and Jules Motret. And they're inside the top 10 overall. 22 countries are represented in the Morocco Desert Challenge, and among them Poland as well, like here Bernard Afaltovic climbing to 14th position in the overall rankings. And this is a standard Nissan driven by Simon et Astrid Caillet, and they're even in 18th with this car. The always spectacular Porsche of Agostini Rizzardi barely missing a flock of sheep here, and now he's engulfed by the dust. Not always easy. Pele Carana Moons with their Can-Am winning the stage in the SSV category. They already won the first stage, so they really like these fast stages. But the category is still led by Pascal Mercier and François Béguin, really dominating the SSV category. Most of the SSVs this year are Can-Ams, but there are still some Polaris left, like this one from the Spanish drivers Ricardo Vela and Sergio Molins in 16th. Tim Coronel still leading in the buggies category, but he finds navigating a bit difficult today.
Tim, we zijn nu half.
Tim, we're halfway through the penultimate stage. What do you think of it? Yeah, it's a great stage, isn't it? It's very quick. And sometimes navigating is very difficult. So at a certain moment I was behind the truck of Art, and I thought, well, you know, you can be my big brother and I will follow you through the bush. And with his big smoke signals, they can even see them in Holland. They went very well. So the standings in the cars category. Thomas Oretnicek now leading with almost 8 minutes in hand over Willems. Then him scored in 3rd. Mercier in 4th as the first of the SSVs, and Coronel leading the buggy category. In the truck category, Christophe Stroh, Peter Yamates and Julia Schrenk had a difficult rally, but this stage went rather well. They finished just outside the top 10. It was a marvelous stage for Elisabetta Jacinto as well, winning the stage.
Today I was really happy because I enjoyed too much driving today, because the tracks were good, so I have more energy to drive, and I was all the time full gas and I really enjoyed it. It was a nice stage. When we arrived there are only 2 trucks and a car, so for sure it's a nice position.
A nice position indeed, but a lot of bad luck for Igor Bouwens on this penultimate stage, losing a lot of time.
Igor Bouwens.
Igor Bouwens, what's going on? I don't know. It's a whole week of bad luck. I think the steering broke, some suspension part, everything went wrong. I don't know what happened. No idea what the reason was. Still, Bouwens managed to pull his countryman Paul Verheiden for the last 150 kilometers with a broken clutch on his truck. Nice performance as well for Gerrit Zuurmond with his MAN truck. He's in 8th place in this stage, and the crew is very happy about that. Gert Huizing still in 2nd, but quite some time away behind the leader. Heading for the finish of the stage. And still leading in the truck category, this impressive Renault truck of Martin van den Brink, Wouter de Graaf and Daniel Kozlowski.
Martin, net een lekker band
Martin,
gehad?
you just had a puncture?
Ja.
Yeah, indeed.
En, vanmorgen
We started in second this morning. 2 minutes behind Gert, and after 100 kilometers we caught him.
Dus daarna zijn
And
we,
we
voor
passed
gaan
him.
rijden, Joost. En,
We
zijn elkaar
crossed
op piste
paths a
nog
couple of
snel een keer
times.
tegengekomen.
That was really fun.
Stoeien met elkaar, maar we zaten ervoor, dus dat is genoeg dan.
But then we had a puncture. And we had to stop and change it. But we've changed enough this week, so we can do it under 5 minutes now. So it's going very well. Here's the beautiful bivouac, 1500 meters in altitude, and that's why it's covered, to protect against the cold. The overall classification in the truck category then, with Van den Brink still leading from Huizing, Jacinto in third, and the Belgians Bouwens and Verheijden completing the top 5. And of course you need plenty of fuel as well in the Morocco Desert Challenge.
We're here at our mobile petrol station by our local partner Localup and Petronas Morocco. You should know we have 275 vehicles in the bivouac. Race vehicles, assistance vehicles and organization vehicles. We are not staying in hotels in the cities, we are always making bivouacs in the middle of the desert where there's no petrol stations, so we need to bring our petrol. And this is what these guys are doing. We've got two trucks with 33,000 liters of petrol and diesel. And every evening, as soon as the participants come in the bivouac, they take their petrol. It's clean, it's professional, it's how it should be.
Final bivouac then of the rally at Tendrara, 1500 meters in altitude. Final time to have a taste of this wonderful atmosphere of the Morocco Desert Challenge. Welcome back to the Morocco Desert Challenge. Final stage then from Tendrara to Oujda, 120 kilometers. This stage was 178 kilometers long at the start, but due to the bad weather, part of the stage had to be cancelled, some 45 kilometers shorter now. Harite Gabari focused for the final stage, just over 100 kilometers away from a great win in his career. And he finishes in third in this final stage. Will that be enough? Because Pedro Bianchi Prata gives it his all for a final time, but he has to make up 20 minutes. He wins the stage though. And Olivier Scheen in third overall, loses some time today, but he's playing safe and he keeps that third place. Plenty of international competitors like this. Filipe Rove will finish in seventh, and the Katerina Sadova from Russia, first of the lady drivers. The win in the quad category went to Joey van den Oudenaar, one of the most faithful participants in the Morocco Desert Challenge. Father and son Imscoot ready for the final stage. Can they improve on their third position in the overall rankings? There's not much time left to do so. And it's a difficult stage with the dust and the bikes on the tracks as well. Nuno Matos in the Mocha. Nice stage to finish the rally. He finishes in 4th in this stage. And Tomas Orednicek, he has a 7-minute advantage at the start of the final stage. Will that be enough? He cannot afford to make any navigational mistakes here. Especially since Mike Willems is really flying in an attempt to make up for the lost time. Mark Bonafou had a difficult rally this year, finishing in 24th overall. The Toyota Polish driver Afaltovic inside the top 10 overall, 14th to be exact. And a good performance as well for Sylvain Jules Motret, who will finish just inside the top 10. Pascal Mercier really dominating the SSV category, and add to that a 4th place overall. It was a great rally for him. Martin van den Brink dominating the truck category from the word go. But last year the winner in the truck category changed in the last stage. Will it happen again this year? It would be very dramatic. I'm not sure that the man in 2nd, this man Gert Husink, would wish that to his countrymen. They're already happy to be in 2nd and at the end of this grueling rally. Elisabetta Jacinto, very good rally for her as well. She was the first leader after stage 1. Dropped to 3rd after that, but remained in that position. Just having a look what the safest place is to cross this small river here. And Igor Bouwens, the almost winner last year. Now he was not really in contention to win here. Was close to the podium though, finishing in 4th, carrying the Belgian colours with pride. And so does Paul Verheiden with his DAF truck from the Ferrari team. It was a tough rally, especially for Fons Janssen, Hans Hedema and Bert Bogart, but they continued and they finished the rally. Great performance of them as well. And it's the end of the final stage, and Harit Gabari knows he has won it. Great performance from the Moroccan champion, congratulated by Pedro Bianchi Prata. I am very happy to win this. It wasn't easy, especially since I have been ill 2 days. It was very hard to drive in those days, but I continued. I kept on going, and I got my reward.
I was getting in the race. It's the race finish. Now I really like it. It was a really hard rally, but if it's not a hard rally, it's not going to be in the memory of anyone. So I think. This is a race with future. This is a rally with a great future, because I think the big teams have to come here, because this is the best preparation of logistic, of service, of the bikes, and for everyone, for the mechanics, for the Dakar, and for the big races.
Olivier Skien finishes in 3rd, and he's getting his champagne shower by his friends. Well-deserved one. Everybody that gets to the end of this Morocco Desert Challenge is very happy. And these are the final results. Gabari wins it from Bianchi Prata, Olivier Skien in 3rd, and Dutchman Smits and Sneijers complete the top 5. cars category, there's a beautiful third place for father and son Imschoot. Happy to be at the finish. But the big winner is Thomas Rednicek and his Ford Ranger.
It's great, it's great. We make a big navigation mistake just 10 kilometers before the finish, so it was absolutely crazy up to last moment. To win this big race, it's absolutely amazing. So I'm very happy and thank you to Gert to invite us, and we enjoy it a lot.
Beetje geslaagd, beetje niet.
Yeah, a bit happy, a bit not happy. But we've had some wonderful time. It's a great rally. Great stages as well. And we drove well. You don't want more than that. Everybody getting to the finish, big smiles all around. Well deserved after 7 grueling stages. So Rednicek wins it from Willems, only 5 minutes in it. Imschoot a nice third, then Mercier winner of the SSV category, and Coronel first of the buggies. And this man was the deserved winner of the truck category, Martin van den Brink.
Ja, we zijn...
We came here with 3 goals. The first was to test the reliability of the truck, then to have fun, and then to win. And I think we succeeded in all 3 of them, so we're happy.
Tevreden zijn, hè?
Yep, Husink finishes in third, distant third though.
Ik heb gewoon de laatste 40
Yeah, the last 40 kilometers I had to drive with a puncture, and the differential was losing oil as well. So it was a bit scary at the end of the last 40 kilometers. And Jacinto even passed me. Elizabeth Jacinto finishing in third.
Very happy, of course, because the last race was not so good, so this time I'm very happy.
With the Belgians in fourth and in fifth, Igor Bouwens finishing in fourth. Happy to be there. Van den Brink wins it over from Husink. Jacinto a nice third place, and the Belgians Bouwens and Verheiden in fourth and fifth. It's been a perfect rally. Catering was great. The stages were great. The feedback I got back from the participants on the stages. It makes me dream. It's great. It was great. It was great. I have to say one thing, and it's very important. My rally has become great by the amateur drivers, and even though there might be some bigger teams in the future, I will never put my amateur drivers in the second place. And then it's time for the silverware of the Morocco Desert Challenge for the winners. And that was it from the Morocco Desert Challenge 2017. See you next year.